welcome to this channel. This is Stasia Bliss. We're talking about embodying the force of our life here, our life force energy, also known as Kundalini. I missed you guys yesterday. I took a little day off. Dad's in the hospital, some of you know, so I had a sister fly in and just a little bit of a reunion and supportive dad. So all your prayers and good thoughts are appreciated during this time. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Chariot card, since that's the card that we're in the major arcana of the tarot. And the Chariot speaks about willpower. And I have to say, my dad's got a lot of willpower right now. So we'll see how things go at the moment. He always looks better when the family is around. So this is a beautiful teaching. The Chariot card follows the Lover's card. So in the Lover's card, we find the thing that we love. We find what makes us happy. We find the authentic truth of ourselves, that love, whether it's a person or a situation or expression or, life purpose. And then the Chariot is like going for it, like on the mission. The willpower, like, cannot be stopped, has the drive, sees what needs to be done in this new life of love. You can see he's holding the sword, which is the clear mental vision. He's got the sun, which is the solar plexus, the confidence, the will to go forward. He's got the bird, I think a falcon maybe, here for long sight, clear sight, long sight into the future. And of course, like the reds indicate a strong root chakra. Okay, so the Chariot can show up anywhere in our life where we're kind of at the beginning of a new journey, right? Where we recognized a journey we need to take, or that we have been taking, but we're finally really present in it. And the Chariot could also be an actual trip, an actual journey. Think of yourself when you're preparing to go on a trip, and you're one focused, and you have the plane tickets or the map where you're gonna go, where you're gonna stay. Like, you're one pointed, you're focused. You gather all the things necessary for this journey. You do all the things, you check all the boxes. You get the gas, you fill the tires, you get the oil changed, you do all the preparatory things to make sure the trip is supported, right? That's a physical journey. We do this spiritually too, but sometimes we're not aware, and sometimes we don't prepare correctly. And so this is, maybe if you're good at reading and this Chariot card shows up, either you are doing this and it's highlighting that, or it's saying, hey, maybe look a little bit at a place in your life where you need to focus a little bit more. Like, draw up the willpower. You are on a journey. You are on a journey. Sometimes we kind of like begin a journey of doing something, and we maybe don't like ritualize it and ceremonialize it in the way that maybe we should, knowing that this is a significant transformative energy in our life. So like, you're starting a new career, say, or you begin new schooling, you're on a new mental journey. There should be, like, just like there's a ceremony at the end to celebrate, it's a good idea to have a rite of passage, something that occurs that's like acknowledging the beginning of this journey, This can happen naturally, like when something goes seriously wrong with health and you end up in the hospital. Like my dad, there is this acknowledgement of the seriousness of the matter, and that the will of the life force is being called to enact the body. And there's really a question of, does this journey want to continue? That's what a health crisis will do for us. It will ask us, like, am I going to continue this embodiment journey? And if so, I gotta like rally my inner forces. I gotta rally the elements within me to continue going forward. So think about your life now. Is it a relationship? Like, are you experiencing some challenges or difficulties there? And does the chariot need to be rallied for the cause to continue the journey forward? Or sometimes it's rally the energy to make a new journey elsewhere. That also requires the chariot. When you know you've reached the end of a journey, you know, the Lover's card doesn't have to be like, oh, we just fell in love and now we got married and we're on a journey together, but it can be. The Lover's card can be, I know who I am now. I found my truth, my life bliss, my passion, my desire, like the thing that I'm supposed to be doing in this world. And the chariot is the execution of that phase of your life. So it's very much tied to life force, why we have two symbols of the sun here, and the spine is depicted here as well. And of course, the third eye would be depicted by the bird itself. And he even has like the headdress to crown him, right? He's got the moon there, so he's definitely in tune with both the sun and the moon, his psychic powers and his solar will. And it's card number 7, so it's a very spiritually activating archetype as well. When we activate our willpower, we're actually like pulling all of our chakras online. We're like, okay, we're doing this, bing, 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 bing. You know, same with like a road trip too. I mean, you want to be grounded, you want to do all the things and pack all the stuff, but you want to also feel emotionally supported and stable in a second. You want to feel confident and not scared, like where you're going, right? You want to be friendly and open-hearted, but not too much that you're vulnerable, right? You got this thing going on with the heart chakra where you want to be able to speak and ask directions and find your way and, you know, connect with people here. You want to be intuitively strong so you don't go in the wrong places. You know, you want to feel connected to your environment and to the places you're going. So going on a journey somewhere, it is a full chakra experience. So in embodiment, before we get to a journey, let's say you don't know if you're in a journey right now besides the life journey. Maybe you feel like you're kind of in between stuff sometimes. Feeling yourself, like, am I fully in my body? Am I fully in my legs? Are they just walking me around? Or do I actually have consciousness in my legs? Am I aware of the muscles and bones? Can I move my awareness there? Can I do that into my internal organs? Can I become aware inside of my, inner cavity here? Intuition, of course, when something goes really wrong, you can be like, something is really wrong. And wait till it gets to that point. Or embodiment practices help you become more fine-tuned with your inner processes, more aware of the subtle things that are happening in your digestive system, in your respiratory, and your nervous system, so that you can make fine-tune adjustments, so that you don't get to a big blowout where everything's completely out of whack. Which can happen if we live a lot in our minds, and a lot into the intellectual realm, where we're not fully in our physical bodies with our awareness. And we can be distracted by emotional stuff too, where we're really like fluctuating emotionally. If our hormones are going like this, or really topsy-turvy and insecure, and always feeling protective, which is usually like a trauma response. Then we cannot trust the inner feelings for guidance when we're in emotional turmoil. So the yoga practices and the meditative practices and the, contemplative sort of, nourishing practices that we do for our body, the way we eat, our supplementation, the sleep patterns that we develop, the connections that we have with other people. This is all part of maintaining a healthy life force. So that when a journey is called, that we have the inner reserves, This guy did not get ready for this trip yesterday. He's in good condition. He can handle the journey. He's been working on himself. So a lot of that first part of the tarot is finding out what's within us, what the capacity is within us, beginning to express that. And from the Chariot, we go on some interesting adventures and challenges going forward, so we'll save that one for another time. But with today, and we are getting ready for some strong conjunctions in the sky with like Mars and Uranus energy, so this can be an intense sort of time. Uranus energy is surprising, like things can happen out of nowhere. What you don't think is going to happen will, what you do think is going to happen won't, and Mars has very much to do with the body. So take care of yourself, and also the care that you have taken for yourself is also making itself known. That doesn't mean we can't start a new journey. That doesn't mean we can't recommit. But these astrological moments are check-in points for us. They're opportunities to assess, the relationship that we have within ourselves to ourselves. So if we need to make adjustments, we can take note of that. So be easy with yourself. Definitely take some time to get some nature under your feet to balance the nervous system. And blessings to Dad. He's still in intensive care, so thank you for your continued prayers there. Bless his life. He's just an incredible being, an incredible man. He just is in such a tender, beautiful place right now. Just speaking a lot of tender things. And it causes us to reflect, like, when you get toward end of life stuff, you start to think about regrets or things you would have done differently, but definitely there's a lot of gratitude coming out of my dad and a lot of thanksgiving. So it's really inspiring to hear how happy he was about the life he's lived and how grateful he is for his family. So take care of yourself and cherish what you do have. Cherish your body, today. Do something nice for your body today. We had a really great yoga class this morning. If it's not that, do something to be in your body, to be in gratitude for this journey that you've made up till now, this continuing journey that you are on in this divine vessel, this beautiful vessel. It is so brilliant and so beautiful and so powerful and so capable of miraculous things. I mean, it's capable to move in miraculous ways too, if you keep at it. And this is the vehicle that carries us through this life. So in honor and thanksgiving and cherish, if there's things that you haven't done that are great, maybe take some time to do some nourishing practices around that. Like if you're extra hard on a certain part of your body, eat a lot of sweets or something, maybe take a break and do a little juice fast for a couple of days or some water, and according to your body type. But listen to your body. What is it calling for that's different maybe than what you've been doing before? Maybe it's not a water fast. Maybe that's been your go-to, and maybe instead your body wants some heavier, nourishing things. Maybe you've been really not giving it stuff and really, really being hyper aware. So coming back to some of the nourishing things that really make your heart sing could be the thing your body is asking for. Okay, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. I honor you. We reached 1,000 subscribers on this channel, so thanks so much. I'm so honored that you're here. Hope to see you again. Please subscribe, please like, and I'll see you again soon. I love you, and namaste.